Hello and welcome back. In this video we will be looking at the tar command, which is it's for archiving files, and it's coming from a very long time when we used to depend on tape. So tar is actually tape archive. Those days are long gone. We're now using solid state drives and various other means to store information. But the name stuck, and so we still have tape archive as the name. So being a tape archive, it's a command line utility used to create and extract and manipulate archive files. It's commonly used to bundle files into a single archive, and in some cases compress it so you can also save a bit of space on your disk. So it's great. It's a great tool for creating up equivalent to a zip file, a tar file. Lots of packages that you'll install on a Linux system usually get transported as a tar file. So it's good to know that you have this on your system and how to use that. So let's have a look at the capabilities of that. So already we have some files in this directory, and the tar, it takes a couple of options. Let's look at the man page for tar. Good, nice synopsis. So here you see manipulate tape archive. We have options. We can pass a number of options in, followed by the name of our archive, followed by the list of files that we want, our directories we want to be in that archive. So here's an example. Options, the name of our archive file, the end product, and additional options for that. And you have as the last parameter a list of files or a wildcard that matches a series of files, but nonetheless the files are at the end. I think we should just get in and try that right away and see what we have. So, as we know, we already have some files from previous sessions. Why don't we whip up a little bit of a tar here? So tar, and we're going to use 3 of these arguments. So -c for creating a new archive, and followed by v. So I'm going to put a verbose output from the command while it's running so you can see what's happening. If not, it's just going to be silent. While I'm going through the demo, it's always more useful to see what's happening. And let's specify the archive file name and the name of that file. Let's call it new archive.tar, followed by, let's put all of these files in, or maybe let's be more specific. So go basic file and script. So we have a list of files. Let's now run this and see what we have. Run. Good, so you can see that A means it's archived all these files. And if I look in the folder, we should see a new file by the name of new archive.tar. And lo and behold, we have that. So now this tar file, if I should list, you can see that this file, in terms of size, is approximately all the above. So now, once you have a tar file, then let's do something else. Let's create a new folder. Let's call it new dir. So we have new dir. let's move the new archive in that there. So we go move new archive into new there. So if you have a look, you'll see that's there. You go into new, cd into new there. Let's have a look in new there. So in new there we have a tar file. I want to isolate it from the previous file because we're going to extract it here. Now let's extract this, and it's in a similar fashion. Tar followed by argument x for extract, v for verbose, could like to see what's happening, and the file name that we're about to pass in. That should be enough to extract it here in this folder, and there you go. So you can see the reverse occurred here. Extract, X for extract. If you list that, you can see that now we have extracted these files from the tar file, and all of that is within this folder. So you can see that we've created a tar file, transported it to this directory, new directory we've created, and then we have untar that file or extract the archive. So it's quite a good way to transport a collection of files. It's quite a good way to transport binary files along with their configuration initially. You don't want them to get separated in transit, so then you could transmit that over the network, and then on delivery that could be extracted and installed. I think that's the main thing you want to do. Now let's see if we can also demonstrate how we would compress this. If we go back up one directory, let's remove the new directory and back to where we started. Now in this case we're going to do the same operation, but now we're going to add a few additional flags which will also compress the file into a format that should save some space in our system. So let's choose the gzip format. We go tar and create a new file, zip format, verbose, and file name. And so new 02 archive and new tar. Let's go for tar.gzip. So that's gzip, which is short for gunzip, which is GNU-zip. Let's go for the file that we want to be compressed would be basic.dr basic file and script. So all these files will be compressed into that new archive if everything goes well. Seems good to me. And if we go list, you can see that we've compressed all the files within this archive, and the format for decompressing it would be the same in reverse. So I think that gives a good example of how to package and bundle file using tar. It's a great tool, and as usual, have a look at the man page for any additional parameters or options that are available to you on archive or to compress, and there are quite a number of options available to you. So as and when you need that, this is where you'd normally go and have a look around, and as I said, practice, and have a look at the man pages, and you'll learn lots more than just Okay. Good. That's it for tar. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully hope you find that useful, and you get to see into how to use some of these tools at a basic level, and you can work your way up from there. Thanks again. Catch you on the next one.